Hi, Denise. Hi, Chris. I'm going to, let me get this out of here because I should bring, let me get my purse because I think I have stuff in there. What happened here? The kids, probably. I got my purse. Okay, so I'm gonna braid Titi's hair really fast.
Okay, if you're gonna check, I'm not gonna look.
Oh my god, I have a headache so bad.
I need to go get my deodorant from the car really fast. Oh, sorry.
Fatima, I'm gonna do the look that you want.
The tiger one.
It's
gonna be on live, so you're gonna see everything she's doing.
It'll be simple. She could rewatch it too if she wants.
Oh, I just seen your text. Okay.
Okay, well, I gotta braid her hair really fast.
Or you can sit down. I'm gonna go get the deodorant really fast.
Oh, my head hurts really bad. I don't know why. I have a headache. Hi, Val. We're going to do this cute little tiger look. It's super easy. But I'm thinking of just taking my makeup off. I love these. If you guys don't have a pair of these, you need to get one. Look at how good it works to like trim your brows. So what you do is brush them like this. Hold on, let me see if I could do it. Oh, I forgot that I could actually flip it. Can I? Oh, no. No. Never mind. I thought you could. The comb. But it's a little harder this way.
Can I use your brush? I was gonna use that small one.
Just brush. And carefully trim. But I don't trim like really close. Look at, that's all the hair trimmed. I don't like let it be super close. Like I don't let the brush go all the way down against my skin because I'm scared to cut too much. So I just basically shake it through a little and then I lift it up so I could get just a little bit. And then I get my brow brush. I just plain.
Imagine. I'd be like, what? I couldn't find the comb, so I brought that to part it. I don't know where my comb went.
And then it just, see how it trims it?
My hair has
my gray hair. My hair is getting dyed. Maybe I should dye my hair instead of doing this Halloween look.
My hair never gets tangled. It's getting tangled.
These I don't remember where I got these. I'm gonna say Walgreens. I think Walgreens. And all it is regular brow scissors, and then it has the little comb, so it's like an overcomb. So now we'll do the other side.
Do you want me to close your door?
No, because Jaden doesn't want to be by himself. I brush it through. And then instead of cutting right there, because it's like all the way down, I lift it up a little.
Are you for real about to pay Geometry Dash on my phone, Fatima?
Like that. So that way I don't cut too much. I think I paid like $10 for this little brush. I don't even know if they still sell them.
Okay, do it then.
To be honest.
Okay, you wanted to do it and you didn't do it?
It's like you know when they do an overcomb haircut for the boys? Well, girls too, because some girls have their haircuts kind of like a boy haircut, so they do like but it trims them. I think my brows look really good, man. I love my brows without any product. Like, they're just natural. Like, I really like it. I gotta fix my eyeliner. So I guess I'm just gonna redo my makeup for this look. Hi, Dawn. I'm doing good. I'm actually a little sleepy tired. But I decided to do a makeup look because hubby doesn't work tomorrow, so I'm like, I'm gonna take advantage and do a Halloween look with you guys. Either I do a Halloween look or oh shit. I always forget my contacts are in there. But this look won't take too long because I'm just doing that tiger look that I was going to do for Jaden's carnival. I'm going to do it now. I haven't had a chance, you guys, to edit the video on how to do the ribbon stitch face. I haven't had a chance to do it because I had to go to the dentist to finish like my whole root canal thing, and it wasn't even painful, but my God, when they rip your temp out, Jesus. Hi, Amy, that hurts really bad. But right now, I have a major headache. I should probably take some ibuprofen. But we're going to braid Serenity's hair really fast when I'm done braiding your hair. Serenity's hair, because I want to show you these little things that I got, Titi. And I love them. My little pink sponges. Where are they? Where did they go?
These?
Oh, yes. Look at how cool these are, you guys. I got these from TikTok Shop. And it comes with the grip of these. I only got half a pack to try them out. I think I paid like $1 for that. Like 99 cents or some shit. I'm so mad. I was telling you guys this morning about my Halloween makeup stuff that I ordered. That I was really... Hi, Cal. That I was disappointed that I ordered since the 20th. And then they didn't send it because they were like, oh, we think that we need you to verify your address because it might be scam or whatever, fraud, because I have a different mailing address compared to whatever. Bro, I am so pissed off because I was like, they haven't even sent me a tracking number, but I thought maybe they just sent it and they just didn't send a tracking number. Nope. I got an email today that I got a freaking tracking number. They barely shipped it today. What the heck do I want it for now? No.
I don't know.
Yeah, pa que, it's already gonna be Halloween, but I guess I could use it for like Thanksgiving looks, but I wanted them mainly for like creepy looks. What I got is for that. But look, you could put water on this, but I'm gonna use makeup remover stuff, and all you do is see how it's getting fluffy. See?
I'll be right back.
Look at it. Becomes a freaking sponge. How awesome is that, right? And then obviously you could remove some of it. But it becomes an actual sponge. So that way you don't be wasting, and it smells really good. That way you don't waste a bunch of makeup wipes. This is what I've been using now. I'm actually going to order more because instead of using makeup wipes when I do like Halloween looks and I have a bunch of makeup on my face, I could just use this, you know, like an actual sponge, and even rinse it and reuse it if I have to, and then go over it with the makeup wipe at the end. And it, like, since it feels like an actual sponge, I feel like it really does scrub on your face. Like, not too rough, but how cool is that? 99 cents, you guys. Hi, Brittany. 99 cents, and I got 20 of them for 99 cents. So worth it. Hi, Chantal. Your baby is sick? I'm so sorry, man. That sucks. I'm so scared that Zeke is going to get sick. I mean, the older kids, it's a little bit more easier when they get sick, you know, because they could tell you how they feel. But babies, it's hard, man. Like, he's going through teething right now, really, really bad. The good thing is that 2 of his bottom teeth already popped out. And I feel like that's probably the hardest part for babies when it comes to teething, is when they're trying to pop that tooth out. Like, for it to break through, that's when they really go through it. So since we're going to be doing this look, I feel like hazel eyes would probably look really dope with it. So I'm going to put those on if I could find my cave. I feel like those will look really cool because I'm supposed to look like a tiger. I keep forgetting to get eye solution. Hi, Irma. So I'm going to take this off. But yeah, I'm so glad that I'm done with the whole process of my root canal because, girl, now I'm really going to see, like, what I can do about legally, like, taking legal action with the other dentist company that did a cleaning and literally chipped my tooth, which caused me to get a root canal. Oh my God, so let me tell you what my dentist was saying, you guys. Like, I would never, honestly, this is one thing I wouldn't do. I would never get veneers. I mean, I feel like some veneers look nice and they're pretty. They actually match and they look good. But some look really crazy, right? Like, really crazy. But I don't know if you guys watch Baddies, but some of the girls on Baddies, when they fight, their veneers be popping out and shit. Have you guys seen that? Anyway, so that happens a lot. So if you decide to go to a dentist and you take the easy route and they're like, oh, it's on discount or on sale, we're having a promotion, blah, 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 and it's really cheap, and you go through with it, right? In a lot of cases, when you get, even if it's not a cheap dentist office, it could be a expensive one. If they don't do it correctly and your veneers are moving or they're loose or they lift up or they fall out and you pop that sucker back in, my dentist was saying that when stuff like that happens, that due to the veneers moving around and like wiggling and stuff because they're not on there like how they're supposed to, your breath stinks very bad, like extremely fucking bad. And that's because since the veneers are moving and stuff, or you might have like a little hole or something, food goes in there. So then imagine the buildup and it stinks. It's like having a fucking, like having a really bad cavity. You know, your breath smells really bad if you don't take care of that shit. Especially the longer you've had cavities, your breath will stink bad. But once she told me that about the veneers, I was like, oh, hell no. Heck no. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, come on. I didn't know that. My baby has 2 bottom teeth and top teeth already. He's 7 months old. Oh, how cute. Zeke will be 7 months on the 2nd of next month of November. And you could see his 2 bottom teeth. Like, I could see one of them's like really out, and then the other one you could see the top like little white spikes on there. Okay, but I'm gonna be braiding Serenity's hair really fast and then we'll get to it. But yes, it might supposedly, she said, I mean, she is a dentist, but she said it stinks really bad. Due to the buildup of the food that goes inside of the veneers. Here. So it stinks. So if you're gonna get your teeth done, please don't go somewhere that doesn't, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a hard one because it's the same thing with the BBL. When you do BBLs, you could go to the most expensive doctor and they'll you might walk out looking really, really bad. Or you could go to a cheap one and same thing. I mean, it really depends on your doctors and the dentist you go to. You're going to have to sit back or something because we're just going to braid her hair really fast. Her hair actually looks super cute when she takes the braids out and, you know, like the curliness.
Can you see me like dying?
No. So I'm gonna try to pull you guys forward so I can see what you guys are doing. Yeah, so that's crazy, right? Let's see.
Sorry, I'm trying to plug this in, Mom. Really fast.
Actually, this is too big.
You have one right there. I just noticed that.
Yes, don't take it. Did you take my baby hair one? Because I just got one. I don't even have any. Now it's
I literally use this to do my edges.
But I bought one and now it's gone. I had one before that, gone. I literally bought a 2-pack. I'm missing 4 of them. 4. I don't think it's Dad.
Well, Dad, but how am I gonna come
my
in here?
combs. I don't know. Sometimes the door is open.
The only time I've been before school, because that's when you're not downstairs. And
your door's always closed. What if you grabbed it and forgot to put it back? All I'm saying. I need one myself. Give me one back because I need it. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to take them out anyway. Right?
Yeah.
Well, the line, I mean. And this will be fast because her hair is not long. So be fast.
What's the last ones you've seen?
Hi, Sarah. Yeah, I didn't see that.
And then, how time flies. And then, I don't know what the last one said. I'm not going to try to pronounce it.
Fuchi like pew. Yeah, that's crazy. I never knew that. But then it makes sense, right? Like, it's like when you get food stuck in your mouth. If you don't ever take it out, it's gonna stink.
Hi, Cynthia. Or Cynthia said hi.
Hi, Cynthia. Is it the Cynthia? Hi, Cynthia. So, one of my supporters that I met at the pumpkin patch, her name is Cynthia. She's so sweet. I felt like I get so awkward because I don't know what to say. Like, I freeze when I meet you guys. Like, I'm like, what do I say? What do I say? Okay, so let's say, girlfriend. You have your liga already?
I have.
Okay.
This one, I had 2. Oh, it's right there.
Okay. Head back. Inside out or?
The way you did it last time.
Inward.
You did it inward, I think.
Yeah.
She's arguing with her brother.
Okay, you're gonna have to read comments.
Oh. Okay. Hold on, Fatima, hold on.
Didi, you're gonna get your on Friday. You guys get to wear costumes or face paint.
Yeah, well, that's why I want to do the one that I want to do with the thing.
Yeah.
For school, and then after school will be the other one, my main costume. It? Yeah.
So you're gonna come home and then go over there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I put the thing in my backpack, her shirt.
Okay. Fatima, did you get your headband already?
I sent you the link, girly pop.
The headband for your costume. Did you get it?
You know what? I did not.
I sent you the link, girl.
I think it's $10, to be honest. And I was gonna get one that came with 2. That way you could have one in her. But then they didn't have that one. They only had them individually. And I totally spaced out. Is it $10?
Let's see.
It's like $8, I think. And we got it the next day, literally. I ordered it at night, and then next day in the morning it was here.
It's the brown one, so it's $11.95.
Oh, I thought it was cheaper.
And I think the black one's cute too, but I think the brown looks better and it'll match with that shirt.
It goes more,
yeah.
I mean, and the shirts are cute because you could still wear them after.
Yeah, exactly.
Shirts.
I think I'm just gonna wear that, and then like the white cardigan cover-up thingy.
Hi, Serenity. I love the color of your hair. My great niece just got her hair done. The same color, red. Love it.
My phone's lagging.
Can I a little advice? Say thank you.
Thank you.
A little advice on the red hair.
Hi, Chantel.
Wash your hair. Tell her to wash her hair with cold water to make it last. Another little advice is whatever hair dye that she uses, tell her to put the hair dye. It's like buy extra, and tell her to put it in her conditioner bottle. It is a little messy, so she's definitely gonna have to have like a towel. That's gonna get dyed, and then make sure to put a t-shirt or a towel on.
I sleep with the red towel on my pillowcase because I have like white ones.
Yeah.
I have white pillowcases, white and pink, so I have to put it on there.
But if you put the hair dye inside of the conditioner bottle whenever you're done washing your hair, and then you add conditioner, you're basically depositing that red back into your hair. But it is messy because it is hair dye. But it will work. I used to do that with my red. And they also sell actual red shampoo at Slayy'z.
Purple, they have a red one?
Well, the purple and the violet, those are just to remove the brassiness out of the blonde.
No, I know.
But the red is actual red shampoo for red hair.
Because I'm saying they all have like different color ones.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen those. I've only seen the actual red for red.
Or is this the hourglass one?
I need to cut my nails. Tomorrow is pajama day for Jaden.
I'm so mad they didn't do Spirit Week for us this week.
So he gets to wear his Jack the Skeleton pajamas.
Oh, he's gonna be wearing those, and then they get to see his pumpkin too.
Yeah, because he gets to go to the library to look at pumpkins, and his is gonna be.
Thank you. I'll let her know she has red shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah, that stuff works really good. Is it too tight?
Not really.
The tighter,
like,
the better.
But like not.
Especially if you're gonna leave your hair with the curls.
Yeah. Cause I'm gonna do the hairstyle that I'll like with the rubber bands that go back.
Actually, I'm gonna do my hair like that too, cause that's.
Fatima just did hers like that today too.
Just for the Halloween look that I'm gonna do.
Like.
Okay, look straight, cause that way it gets tight at the bottom.
Like that.
Oh, I finished my show. It got so good. The girl that is the cop, remember the one I was watching?
Where they killed the guy?
The girl, I don't know. The one that the guy's the drug lord?
Yeah.
And then the girl becomes an undercover and she's trying to be friends with his wife. Mm-hmm. Anyways, she ends up, she starts becoming like actual friends with the girl. So she feels bad because the guy gets mad at her for whatever reason and he chokes her out, the husband. So then she leaves. She sneaks out in the middle of the night with the daughter, and she goes to that undercover's house, to the cop lady. She goes to her house, and she's telling her, like, I don't want to be with him no more, and, you know, I'm miserable, and I don't feel safe. So her reaction is, like, I can't be your friend, you know, because she's a cop. They're trying to pop her husband. So she tells her to go back. And she's like, you got to plan it differently. But she wants her to go back because they need her to be able to catch the guy. So then the cop girl goes and tells her boss what happened, and that she felt bad for the little girl, their daughter or whatever. And it gets so messy because they don't even tell the cop girl, because they know that at this point she's developing like feelings, like a friendship, an actual friendship with the girl.
Oh my God.
When it's her actual job. The girl, her boss goes and gets child services involved, and they take their kid away. So she feels super bad. But anyways, they end up telling the girl, like she ends up telling the girl like that she's an undercover and stuff. And the girl's like, oh, hell no, right? She's all pissed off because she's like, so you lied to me this whole time. I thought you were my friend. And they're like, well, at this point, your husband's going to get caught. You know, like, we know that he killed somebody because we walked in. I walked in while he was washing his hands. Anyways, they end up arresting them or whatever. And instead of just taking the girl and the guy takes off, so they arrest the wife, and then he goes and meets up with the undercover cop girl. He goes and he meets up with her and tells her like that he's gonna, you know, unalive her or whatever. But she's like, I can help you, like, if you don't want your daughter to go to child services because you guys will both be in jail, you need to own up to it, you know, and admit that, and say that your wife never knew anything and that you forced her into this lifestyle and all this stuff, and you'll go to jail, but at least your daughter will have her mom. So he ends up doing that, right? He owns up to it. So they let the girl, the wife, they let her go, and he goes to jail. So then the next day they tell the cop girl, do you want to be, do you want to continue working with us? Like you gained your spot to be a cop with us. And she's like, no, I don't think this is for me, because of obviously how she felt. Like she gets too attached to the people that are involved. And while they're waiting in the car, this freaking motorcycle pulls up and boom, they get sprayed with the Nerf gun. They get freaking hit with, so I don't even know who these guys are. So then they go to the hospital, and her boss shows up, and he's like, are you okay? Because she was about to die or whatever. And then now the cop's like, her boss is like, did you see who it was? Did you happen to see who was driving the motorcycle? And she's like, no, they were wearing helmets. And this is episode 6, right? So then after that, they show the girl. Because remember, her husband's in jail and she stayed free. Then they show the girl, and she's going to like this storage unit, like a kind of like a factory. And she goes in there and she unlocks the door. Like it has like a key and all this stuff. And she unlocks it. And when she opens it, there's stacks and stacks and stacks of bricks of yayo. Of coke. Sorry. Yeah. And money and stuff. So then basically the show ends right there. I think they're going to add more to it, but I think what's going to happen is that she's going to become the leader now. It was so freaking cool. Like, what the heck? Because she was all against it. She had told, like, she knew her husband was selling stuff the whole time, right? But in all reality, she had told him, like, the minute that I have a baby, I don't want nothing to do with it. Like, I'm not going to get dragged into it. I'm not involved. So she wasn't. But now that he's in jail and she has all his yayo and all his money, you know she's going to be the boss. I have a feeling that that's what's going to happen in the next season or episodes or whatever. That hopefully they keep the show going. It's really good.
Leslie and Anastasia.
Cute braid. Thank you, Leslie. It's because her hair is super short. Like, all her dead ends fell off from her straightening her hair so much. So now she's just not... She's trying to not really put heat on it. Because she's trying to get her curls back, too. Because Serenity has really, really natural curly hair. Like, her hair lo tiene chinito. Like, my hair is, in English, I don't know how you say it in English, but in Spanish is quebrado. My hair lo tengo
Wavy?
quebrado. Yeah, basically wavy. So, like, it's not straight, but it's still curly. And if I put mousse in my hair will look so curly, like it'll look like I have a perm. And then, of course, if I straighten it, it stays straight as well. So now she's trying to grow it out by not doing heat. So we curled her. I braided her hair the other day like this, like wet. And then the next day in the morning, she took it out and she did her little, her little chongos and stuff. And it looked really cute with the braids, like the waves after the braid. It looked really cute. I never used to know how to braid hair. And when I started when I was going to school for cosmetology, there was a student teacher that was basically going to school with us, but she was going to be a professor, like to actually teach. And her name's Natalie. She's so sweet. She actually was the one that taught me how to braid inside out braids and regular braids. And I mean, I've always done hair. I always used to do like the chongos and cornrows and all that. I know how to do all that, but I never knew how to braid, and now I do. I actually love to braid hair. Serenity's hair used to get done all the time, man. Mm-hmm. We were just talking about this because tomorrow, on Thursday, is Crazy Hair Day for Jaden. And I was telling Titi, like, do you remember when I used to do your hair all crazy for Crazy Hair Day? Like, I used to go all out. We would wake up all early in the morning, remember?
Yeah.
And I would do her hair and little Miss Diva.
That was kind of good. I always had some type of color in it, too.
Yeah, she would always go to school with her hair all digged. Little Diva. See how delayed it is?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
It takes it's like a minute.
Thank you, Crystal, for sharing. Thank you, girl. Hi, Bernice. Hi, girlie. Can you get me a Coke and some ivy? Why I have my ivy bro?
Yeah. You be what?
Oh my god. I don't have nails. To try to pull this and twist it one more time to make it tight.
That's cute.
There you go.
Dang.
There you go, girl.
Dang.
Don't forget your spray bottle. Oh yeah.
Just use all. From the fridge?
Yeah. Because I have ibuprofen in my purse somewhere. I think it's even my mouth hurts too, so this should help. Hi, Maxine. Hey, girly. So, who I think it was Sandra. Was it Sandra? I think she was the one that told me to watch that show on Netflix. I think it was the day that I was working on putting together Jaden's pumpkin for school. I watched it and oh my God. It was so sad. It was so sad. I couldn't even believe it. Oh. It was such a sad freaking show, man. How you guys been? You look so beautiful, girl. I honestly see a glow in you. Oh, thank you. Really? Thank you. I'm starting to feel like myself again. And I'm actually really excited that I've lost all kinds of weight. Like, big slap to the girls that were talking crap about me. And it's not that I mean, I knew my body will end up going back to normal again after having the baby. But, you know, I guess people think like I'm kind of like a superhero or something. Like I got magic and my body's just gonna boom, go back to normal in a heartbeat. Like I'm not all skinny, sucked in, looking like a freaking
You have your ibuprofen or you want me to bring
I got some.
Okay.
Looking like a freaking crackhead like I used
You wanna
to.
close the door?
Yes, a little bit. Are you staying in there with Jaden?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I take him upstairs at 10 or 10?
Yes, no 10. You have to go to bed. What does he want? Yeah, no more than 3. 3 is fine. Sorry, he wants some cookies. Let me take this ibuprofen. Hold on. Yeah? He better not, because I just got those. Okay, well, put them hide them. No, just put them somewhere. That boy, man. I just literally, like, how many of you guys have to hide sweets in your house because one of your kids eats everything like there's no tomorrow? Like, Junior eats, like, in all reality, like, how can I explain it? He basically eats like he is never gonna eat ever again. He eats a lot. And sometimes he overdoes it, especially like with the sweets and the Cokes and that. I have to keep the drinks in my makeup room because I have a lock to my makeup room. Because for a minute there, my makeup was growing legs and walking out of the room. I have a daughter that recently started using makeup and a lot of my stuff was vanishing. So your girl had to get a little lockety lock for my room. And I don't mind sharing with her, but I get so upset when people even my kids, like when people just take and don't ask. You know, that's what I don't like, because I don't go in their room and take it, like when it comes to Serenity, I don't go in her room and take her stuff. I mean, for one, I don't wear her stuff or borrow her stuff or anything like that. Unless it's like a sweater or something. But I'll let her borrow my shirts and stuff. But I don't really use my daughter's stuff. I mean, come on. She's 15 years old. I don't really think we don't have the same style. But yeah. Your daughter is beautiful. Like you, Amiga. You're very blessed with beautiful family. Thank you. Thank you. She's actually starting her driving classes. She's doing really good, you guys. She has literally straight A's. Even last year, Serenity has always had good grades, even when she got in trouble last year and she got removed for the last semester. So, yeah, she's doing really good. So we're doing a tiger look. Hi, Paula. So that's why we're wearing these contacts, because I feel like hazel eyes will give more like the tiger look. My daughter is diabetic. And she always sneaks sweets, but before she was a diabetic, she never ate sweets. Oh my God, really? I'm so sorry to hear that, because that's hard, right? To have that. I would die, you guys. Like, that's why I eat everything I can now, because I'm scared that when I get younger, oh girl, when I get older, that I'm gonna be diabetic myself. Like, that scares me. So I eat everything and anything right now. I don't care. But for example, like my best friend, she passed away due to that. Her diabetes was really, really bad. Aww, that's awesome that you homeschool your girls. I love you too, girlie. Thank you for hanging out and saying hi. I'll see you on my next live. Make sure to come tomorrow and look at the look. The final look. So for this look, I'm going to go ahead and use the darker foundation. But have a good night, Bernice. Que Diosito te bendiga. Crap. I don't want to use like my super nice foundation. I mean, this one's my nice foundation too, but I feel like I use the other one more now that my skin is getting lighter. So we're just going to do this. And I just use regular moisturizing lotion for my face. Normally, I do moisturizing lotion and then I go in with this stuff, you guys. I love this stuff. So if you guys are having issues with your makeup and it separates in certain areas, that basically means that whatever you're using before you prep, like whatever you use to prep your face before you put on foundation, whatever it is, whether it's the lotion, whether it's, like this is a Plump cream. I can't even say it. Something hyaluronic, I can't say it. So I use that, right? But for example, if my makeup, I notice it's starting to separate, then obviously whatever, it might be this or it might even be the lotion. It's not mixing with my foundation and that's what's causing it to separate. So if you notice that happening to you with your foundation, then you're using something in your routine is causing your makeup to separate. So make sure you check that out because that will help a lot too. So I'm using Frankie Rose, you guys. I do still have a code with Frankie Rose. XO Crystal. Thank you for sharing, you guys. Thank you for sharing the live. What place did your son get for his pumpkin? We won't know till after, I think for Halloween day, we won't know yet. Because I think that's when they bring them home is on the 31st or the following, that Monday. Which I think is what, like the 3rd or something. Yeah, so I don't think they've done the voting yet because Jaden actually has library tomorrow because that's where they have all the pumpkins. And he was saying that tomorrow he's going to get to see his pumpkin. Because they're going to the library. So I know he's excited because I was even a little disappointed when I took him to school. How's your hair growth journey going? Girl, it is going so, like, I'll show you right now. I haven't dyed my hair and now it's officially been 2 months. Right? 2 months, or I'm a week shy to 2 months of me using these pills. And I haven't dyed my hair, but I have to dye it like ASAP. Like I'm gonna actually do it this week. I could have did that today instead of doing this, but maybe tomorrow. I kind of just don't want to have my hair all messed up for Halloween day because it's a process. But look at my hair process. This is the process right now. So all these little white hairs, my gray hairs, obviously it's my regrowth, it's my new hair coming in. But the reason they look so short, like short compared to the rest of my hair, but they look long and they're sticking up, that's all the hair that I lost with my postpartum, and it's growing already. All these little hairs, all these, look at that, all that. You see that? All of those. That's how much my hair has grown. All that. That's how much. Is that not insane? In literally less than 2 months, that's how much my hair has grown already. Like even right here, these ones too, look. That's how much it's grown. All those little hairs. It's grown a lot. I just haven't dyed my hair, to be honest. I'm gonna take a picture before I dye my hair so I can like compare it in another month and see. But those pills work, 100% work. I've only seen one person, because on TikTok, like I got a lot of views and likes and shit like that, and comments on TikTok as well as over here, you guys. But I only had one comment on TikTok saying that stuff didn't work for her. She's like, that stuff doesn't work. And I'm like, don't say that. Don't say, I hate when people do that. If you try something and it doesn't work for you, then that's you. Because that doesn't mean that it's not going to work for everybody else, you know? Like, what she should have commented was, I tried it, it didn't work for me, but maybe, you know, it's just me. Because, girl, I could literally prove it. Like, my bald spot, I even posted a picture on only 3 weeks. I mean, was it 3 weeks or a month of using it? And my bald spot was already back, like full. No more bald spot. Literally. Hi, Chanel. Yes, and I tried to let her have the stuff, but only if her sugar gets understand? Okay. Yeah, my friend, man, she used to go through it a lot. She was in the hospital all the time, man. And then she lost her life. And honest to God, I don't know if it was that or due to something else too, but yeah. I'll make sure to come on and see the final look tomorrow for sure. And then nada, and the girl, yes, I can't do public schools no more. They're so mean nowadays. And too much bullying. Pero igualmente, ma, y gracias, igualmente siempre. Yeah, I agree with you with the whole school thing. The bullying is out of control. I agree with you. Okay, so concealer in the shade Chai, Frankie Rose. I'm going to go a little extra with this. And then the bronzer, we're going to do, instead of using my Hourglass, I'm going to use this one. This is also Frankie Rose in the shade Truffle. Wow, that's awesome, right? It really works, you guys. Like, I'm not lying. And I don't gain nothing off of it. Like, honest to God, I do not have a code with them. I don't do promo. I don't get commission. This is just me giving you guys my honest opinion, and it works. I promise. It really works. Like, I was losing so much hair that I was super depressed about it. I thought I was going to end up having to wear a wig, you guys. Like, oh my God, I was so stressed out. And I mean, I lost a lot of hair. I still have the baggie of hair. I'm not even lying. I literally have it upstairs. But I was so stressed about all the hair that I was losing that I needed to like do research. Like, I need to find something. My doctor that I had when I was pregnant, my OB, to be honest with you, he sucked balls. Like, I'm not even lying. He sucked so much. Honest to God, I don't even think he knows my name or ever even knew my name. He was just not there. It was, my OBG doctor was more of, I'm just doing my job. Like, he would just walk in and not even like an actual showing he actually cared about his patients. I never got that from him ever. So if I were to have another baby, I will definitely I'm not going back over there. I'm not going back to him because I don't give a shit. I will drive all the way to Santa Fe to see my actual doctor from Santa Fe, and that guy literally has been my doctor for majority of my children. What are you taking for your hair? I don't know the name of it, but if you go on my, Carrie, if you want to message me, I could send it to you. But it is, I did a reel. There's a video, a short clip video on there with the info. It's like my hair process. I'm holding, where I have a yellow shirt on, I believe. I have a yellow shirt on and I have the baby in my arms, and I'm talking about my hair growth journey and an update. And then I show the box of the medicine. All I know is that they sell it over the counter. It is an over the counter medication. It is a little pricey. It's like $50, but you are getting a month worth of supplies. But it really works, you guys. Like they even have for men as well. But look, the minute that I was freaking out about my hair, like, girl, I didn't even want to wash my hair. I didn't want to brush it. Like, I just didn't even want to touch it because any little thing in it would all fall out. Like, I'm not even lying. So when I found out, like, I literally Googled what I could take, like, what was the best medication to take for something like that over the counter. And I found that one, and that one is literally #1 on the list of recommendations. It even says it on the box that it's a proven medication to be the #1 at what it's supposed to do. It's literally to prevent hair loss and to help you regrow your hair. The minute of taking it, like not even a week of taking that medicine, when I would get out of the shower and I would brush my hair, no, like my fallout was barely any. As of right now, when I get out of the shower or anytime I brush my hair, I don't have no fallout at all. And it's supposed to help your hair get very thick too, because you don't have hair loss. So whatever this medicine is, basically it's like a medicine that literally stops your hair from falling out. And it helps it grow. Like, I'm not lying. It's crazy. Like, it's really good stuff. I just know it comes in a pink box. It comes in a pink box, and it's it starts with the V, VIV something. Do you use a lot of heat on your hair? No, I really don't. Recently, I haven't. But if I do, like, if I curl my hair with the wand, the Foxy Bay hair tools are really, really good. If I let's say I curl my hair today with the wand, then I won't have to curl my hair till the next wash day. So I won't have to do nothing to it for 2 to 3 days because the curls will stay. Like, that stuff is, the Foxy Bay stuff works really good. So I don't really use that much. And I sure as fuck do not straighten my hair. Like, I do not. I think straightening your hair is what damages your hair the most. I don't blow dry my hair unless my hair is freshly washed and I'm gonna use the blow dryer. That's the only way. Besides that, my hair, I let it air dry. So I really don't use a lot of heat, to be honest. I am, Amy. I'll have it ready for you tomorrow. I'll post it tomorrow. I have it. I started editing it earlier. I got back a little late after my dentist appointment, and then I had to make dinner, and then I ate, and then I put the baby to sleep, and I literally came straight in here. I barely was editing it because I try to make it like as short as possible. But I'll post it tomorrow. It's super easy to do, you guys, the bow look. I was thinking of even doing a video showing you guys how to make the bows, because I know some people don't know how to make a bow out of a ribbon. And it's pretty simple, to be honest. So let me know, Amy, if you want me to show you how to do a bow. I can show you really fast. Exactly. It's like Frankie Rose. Does not work for my skin type. and I don't go around saying it's not good. It's just not for me. Exactly. Yeah, everybody's skin is different. I feel you on that, because like I know a lot of people swears by the MAC foundation, and it doesn't work for me at all. The MAC foundation doesn't work for me. I've also tried the Rihanna brand. That didn't work for me either. I also tried the Mars or NARS. NARS or Mars, I don't know. That brand, and it didn't work for me either. I always end up going back to this Frankie Rose one or Born This Way by Too Faced. And then recently, this year, I heard really, really good stuff about this brand. Like, apparently, as of right now, this is supposed to be like #1. And I tried it, and I actually really like it. Really, really like it. Okay, so all I'm doing is filling in the tail of my brows because I want them to look as natural as possible, like this. Hi, I'm sorry for not being on lately. I'm in the, oh no, are you okay? Dang, I was wondering. I haven't seen you. Are you okay? Yeah, sometimes not, like even the medicine that I take, well, I've had people ask me like, what are the side effects of it? And I personally didn't get any at all, but everybody's body is different. Everybody. Just like how everybody has certain allergies or are allergic to certain things. Like me personally, I'm not allergic to anything at all. I've never had anything that, like, I literally can't sit here and say I'm allergic to one thing. But everybody is different, you know. There is a lot of people that can't eat peanuts. I mean, are allergic to latex. There's just a lot of things. I'm trying to get this side. I made Frito pies for dinner. It was super delicious. I was so hungry. Okay, message, do you want to hear? Or is it in your... No, it's on my TikTok as well, but you could message me and I could send you a screenshot of the medicine, and you could get it at Walgreens. Well, I got mine at Walgreens. Some of the girls said that you could get it at Target. But I got mine at Walgreens, and they do have that I've seen a pink and a blue box. I get the pink one. The blue one is for men. Other than that, I know someone else had said that they do have a gray box, which that one is like $80. But that one has like, I think it's like 3 months or 2 months supplies. I'm not 100% sure. But I don't know if the gray one is for men and women or just men or just women. I don't know. I've never used it. All I can say, I could only give you like my personal experience with the pink one because that's what I use. So I don't really know about that other one. But you guys could look into it. I just know the pink one really works. It really, really works. Like my hair has grown a lot too. Like a lot. Look at this. My hair literally used to be right above my the tattoo, the top of my tattoo. My hair used to be above it, and look at it now. It's grown a lot. And this is only, like I said, either 2 months or I'm a week short to 2 months. And I cut my hair a lot while I was pregnant because I wanted it to get healthy. wet the end a little bit so we can actually see how long it is. But this is how long it is. And then again, it used to be above my tattoo, like up here. It's kind of hard to show because of my shirt, but look at it now. And it was up here, okay, right above. And look at it now. Of course, my hair is in different, like, lengths. Because my hair is cut choppy, but look at. Like, you could literally see how much it's grown. I mean, it's grown a lot. Because it used to be, it wouldn't even touch my bra strap. So I think that by the summer, if I keep taking this stuff, I'm going to say by the summer, my hair should be down to half, like the bottom of the strap of my bra. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. And then I won't have, like, I only use the extensions for length, not to add more hair, because I have a lot of hair. It's more for the length, to be honest. Teresa, yeah, something like that. I just don't know the name. At the Dodgers Stadium waiting for Uber. Ooh, Luna, did you watch the game? Oh, clearly, right? Like, is it, you're leaving? Yes, that's me. My hair is so thin and it's still falling out. Definitely try it. I mean, I feel like you'll be able to see right away if it works or not with just using it that one time. I don't know the name of it, you guys. You guys could look for the video or you could message me and I could send you a picture. For my brows, I really don't do much. I like my brows to look very natural looking. Especially because they're so, like, thick already. I feel like if I go and I add a lot of product to it, like if I fill it in completely and fill in the front, it will look very boxy. Then it kind of gives like the Nike sign, and I don't want that. Like, it looks like a Sharpie look and I don't like it. I want it to look as natural as possible, so I just put a little bit of product at the end. Hey, boo. Do you use the NYX brow glue? No, I don't. I don't use any of that. To do my brows, I use this clear. It's just clear mascara, basically, but I use it for my brows. I put a little bit of that before I start. And then I use that Anastasia Dip Brow. And then I put a little bit of the Anastasia Dip Brow on the ends, and that's it. And then now I'll carve them out. I'll carve them out with this Frankie Rose. It's an eye primer, but it's like very more on the thicker side. So I love to use it to carve my brows out because it kind of like makes it look like I highlight my brow bone, like right here in this area. A lot of girls highlight their brow bone, this part right here, with like a shimmery eyeshadow, and I don't like to do that. I rather do it with this concealer and it will stay. That's the only reason why I use that. And to be honest, I use that only for that. It's meant for your whole eyelid, but I feel like since it's more on the thicker side, I don't like to use it on my eyelid because then I feel like it makes it harder for me to blend out my eyeshadow because it kind of like makes the brush slide because it's thick. So that's why I only use it for this part right here. And this is Frankie Rose, and it's an eye primer from Frankie Rose in the shade Light, but it's thick. So I like to use it. See how it highlights underneath the brow bone? That's the only reason why I use that for that, to carve it out. I used to carve the top of my brows, but sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It just really depends. Like I could do it now. And all I do to carve my brow on the top. I feel like for the most part, you guys, what makes your brows stand out is the carving part. Shared you out. I'm hoping we can get some new girls in here. Denise, yes. Thank you, girl. Thank you. We can do a giveaway on this live, you guys. Everybody that shares, if you share publicly, you'll get a share badge. And then I can pick a random winner. And I will gift away one of my my Homegirl Movement liquid eyeliners, which is one of these palettes. They're the ones that activate with water. This one's mine, so it's really used. But I will gift one away. All you have to do is share this live publicly and be active in the comments, you guys. If you guys want to do that. I mean, shout out to every single one of you guys that shares my live without me even asking. I really appreciate it because, you know, Facebook wants to keep me like in a secret, low-key, doesn't want nobody to know about me. I don't know why. I think that's what it's called, Arlene. I'm not 100% sure. Let me look. Let me just look for you guys. I might even be in my Google history because I think... Yeah, it's this one right here. The first one. The pink one. This one's $40 and you could buy it from the website. It says start seeing results in 3 months, which, I mean, for me, literally in 1 week, I noticed my hair wasn't falling out anymore. That's what I take, you guys. Oops. I had a very severe UTI and I didn't know it. I was brought in by ambulance Thursday. I couldn't even walk or use my arms. Oh my God. How are you feeling now? Have you gotten like an update about going home? Man, that's scary. I hope you feel better. Like, is anybody there with you? Like family? Thank you for sharing, girly. Thank you, Carrie. I shared you out. Amiga, thank you, Maxine. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to grab some of this. And I'm going to carve the outside. And I'm not going to go all the way in the front. I'm just going to start back here. And I use my foundation because if I use the same concealer that I use down here, it's obviously lighter than my skin. So if I use that on the top to carve out my brows, then I'm just going to create a white box around my brow and that would look really weird. So I use my foundation better because then I could blend in the foundation as well. Make sure you guys share publicly, okay? Because I have to... So that's the only way I'll be able to pick a winner out of the shares. is if you guys share publicly, because if you don't share publicly, it'll say there's a share, but it won't say who if you're doing it privately. But you could share to your page, you could share publicly to your page, you could share to a bunch of different groups, whatever groups that allow you to share it to. You could send them in DMs as well, like share it in your messenger, because I believe that shows too. But I'll be picking a random winner for that. And anybody that ordered, you guys, because I did get orders last week and then this week too at the beginning of the week. Well, yesterday. I got some orders and I will be shipping them tomorrow. And I do still have Hood Barbie sweaters as well as Crystal Slay hoodies. But yeah, that's the medicine that I take. If you guys want to take a screenshot, let me know. I have it saved. Let me go to my messages. Look at Jaden's pumpkin, you guys. I think I did so freaking good. And the string that you see around the mouth, that clear string, see it? That clear string right there, we did cut it. Since I hot glued the arms to the head, I put that string around it just to hold it overnight. And then when we left in the morning, we did cut them off, so it wasn't on there. But just in case you guys are like, why is that on there? But I think we did such a good job, you guys. And I know it looks like I did it, but I promise you, Jaden, he did a lot. Like, all I did was trace out the stuff. And he colored everything in, and then as well as he did a lot. He really did. He spray paint. First we painted the pumpkins white, which he did that, and then we ended up spray painting them. But look. Because I'm like, people are probably going to think that I did it, but I promise you, no. He got down. And he had to do a few layers of it too, because see how the black was kind of like faded. So, and I did kind of cheat a little bit because I had to to help him do the lines. Like on the chest part for the shirt, I literally put like painter tape. I made lines for him to color in the center. But hey, the whole point is that we did it as a team, and I don't think the teachers really care. It's more of, it's supposed to be fun. That's what it's about. I don't really think it should matter. Okay, so me voy a poner poquito blush. I don't know if I should, because let me check. Because I might not need blush. So she has a little blush, or no? Actually, she looks like, it doesn't look like it's blush. I think it's more like orange bronzer, like she used orange. She put a lot of concealer, so let me put more under eye concealer. She put a lot because, again, we're gonna look like a tiger. I probably shouldn't put blush, huh? So it could look more like it. Yeah, like I just feel like, because Michael's like, they're gonna think that you did it all and he didn't do it, but he did though, and he's getting bigger, where to the point where he could do a good job. He's not in kindergarten. I mean, he's in 2nd grade. And it was such a simple project to do, to be honest. It was really simple. The hardest part was basically making the arm stick, and everything else was easy. So he did a lot. And then he did the whole report himself, because he did have to write like a description of what book he read and what it was about and all that. And he did all that too. I mean, I didn't do it for him because I didn't read the book. He did. So we're putting more concealer because it's supposed to be like super bright under the eye. So that's what we're gonna do. Everybody's doing good, man. They're all excited for Halloween. Junior is going on a mission. I guess he's gonna go trick-or-treat. Well, his friends are coming over here to trick-or-treat, and he wants to have a sleepover, which I'm fine with that. But I don't know yet what's gonna happen, only because we're supposed to be going to a Halloween party on Halloween day after we go trick-or-treating. So we probably won't even trick-or-treat here. Most likely we'll be trick-or-treating out on the west side, because that's where they're having the Halloween party. So we'll probably go trick-or-treating in that neighborhood. Okay. Where's my powder? So I guess she has like a grip of freaking bronzer all over her face, and it kind of looks a little orange too. And then everything else is super light. So we're gonna try to do it. Hi Tracy, how are you, mamas? Are you ready for Halloween? I think now that I start losing more weight, my skin is going to definitely change a lot, because I can honestly say when I gained all this weight, my skin changed so much. Like, I noticed that my face would get a little bit greasy around my nose, like oily. And that never used to happen to me. But then again, like, I was so skinny, I didn't even freaking have any freaking oil on me to leak out, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do bronzing with this, and then if I see that it's not really making a difference, then I'll go and add more like of the orange color that she used, because this is a very soft bronzer, to be honest. So yeah, let me grab, I need a little bit of, I know what color. Actually, because I seen the palette just now. This one. This is like my old ass palette. No. This one will probably have it. The only thing is that I'm gonna have to use this. So let me clean this. Hi Sandra, how are you, girly? What are we dressing up as for Halloween for the family? Serenity has 2 different costumes that she wants to do for school. She wants to do, I don't know if she wants me to share what she's gonna be, but she has 2 different costumes, and it's basically like just makeup that I gotta do on her. Her and her friend are matching. And then Jaden's gonna be a devil. You guys seen that I had to make him into the problem child because he couldn't use his costume face or whatever. So that Junior is gonna just wear this big old huge beer hat pillow thing that goes around his face, and it's like a beer mug. Yeah, that's what he chose. And Zeke, it's a surprise. So Zeke's already been the gremlin for the little carnival at the school. He was a gremlin. And then at the pumpkin patch, he was the Cat in the Hat. And then he was the gremlin as well at the first pumpkin patch we went to. So I'm just using this 3503 palette from Morphe. This literally used to be my favorite palette, you guys, from Morphe when I first started doing makeup. And I'm going in with this orange, burnt orange. It's like a burnt orange. I'm just gonna start adding that and then blending it little by little, like so it doesn't look crazy, because again, we're supposed to be a tiger. And then me and Michael, honestly, we haven't decided yet. I wanted to be, I might still do it, but if I do it, I gotta go buy the masks. To be the, like these characters, it's some characters from a movie, but I don't know yet. So this one in the middle, we do gotta bring it down a little. And I'm using like an orange, a burnt orange, like something that you would use for fall looks. My blonde is gonna get orange. It doesn't have to be perfect, because keep in mind you're gonna do you're gonna end up drawing on top of it anyway. Okay, and then now with this one, I'm gonna go over it, kind of blend it out better. And then this side. Honestly, I feel like this look is super easy to do. The bow is really easy to do too, the ribbon look. The only thing about that is it is a little time consuming, especially once you get the hang of it, it's like cake. So I suggest, like honestly, I feel like if you're gonna do this look, the ribbon look, I would definitely practice the day before, because once you get the hang of it, it just gets easier to do. The hardest part is getting the little ribbon to stick to your face and knowing how much to cut and all that. So if you practice and you get the hang of it, then it'll be cake for you on Halloween day. Because it's super easy to do. It's an easy look. So we're doing a giveaway, you guys. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway to win a palette of water activating liners, all you have to do is basically share the live publicly. Share it as many times as you can. Share it to groups. Share it to your... It has to be public though. If you don't share publicly, then I won't see your shares. Like I literally won't see them. And then she has her nose contoured too, and I think it's not like regular contour. I think she did it for the look. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna do it for the look. So let me do my eyeshadow next, and then we'll go from there. Where it is. So I'm gonna get some P. Louise base. I need to order some more of this. This has lasted me for almost 2 years, you guys. And it's like a super sized bottle of P. Louise concealer. I only use it for my eyeshadow, but it's been probably 2 years and it still has some, but I think it's time for me to order another one. I'm gonna blend that out. I'm excited for Halloween. And then we plan on going, if we don't end up going to this, because the Halloween party won't be till later on at night, either way. So if we decide to trick or treat here, we're going to go early before it gets dark, because it's probably going to be cold. And honestly, I can't be with the baby outside. It'll be too cold for him. So definitely can't do that. So we were thinking of, I want to come back and hand out candy in the front yard and set up like my little fire pit in the front and get a fire going, and then turn on, I'm going to put outside my big old freaking blow up flat screen and put on a scary movie. with the sound and all that, and hand out candy like that with the fire. I think that would be really fun. And then maybe if kids want to roast, I don't know, a freaking do a s'more, they can. I'll have like little bags with. I wanted to do that. I wanted to make little bags with like what enough to make one s'more, and if anybody that comes trick-or-treating, they want to make one, I give them the bag, and then they could go and do it on the fire, since we're gonna have a fire going. What do you guys think about that? Should I do that? I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, now before I add eyeshadow, I'm gonna set my eyelid just so it could blend better. So así me voy a poner poquito setting powder. This is just so my eyeshadow will literally slide like butter when I add the eyeshadow. And I use the Huda Beauty. I hope the comments aren't freezing, you guys. Let me see. Oh, never mind. I don't think I could actually log in. Heck, why does my phone look like that? I can't see the comments. My eyes are getting... Did you guys know that today is Dia de Muertos de las Mascotas for your dogs? Well, your pets, basically. Oh, there we go. That's a cool idea. Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Eating pumpkin seeds. Yum. Do you make your own? Story time. You want a story time? I have a story time on a show. Was it Sandra? Is Sandra on here? Sandra, were you the one that told me to watch that movie the day I was doing Jaden's pumpkin? Because, girl, oh my God, I was crying. I was crying. That was the saddest freaking show ever. Saddest. And the saddest part is that it's a true story, man. But I can do a story time on that. Sandra, I watched it. Oh my God. I had hubby watch it with me last night, and he was like, he literally had to look away when they tell the dad, because he's like, bro, that shit was fucked up, he said. He's like, it literally was horrible. Like, just seeing the dad get the news was messed up, man. Like, it was heartbreaking. And I agree with them. I truly feel like whenever you see a grown man cry, it is sad. I feel like it is worse to see a grown man cry than women, you know? And it's probably because we don't really see men actually cry as much as us girls, you know? We cry. I mean, there is some girls that are some tough cookies out there. And they literally don't cry. You made your own? So from your pumpkins, you guys carved pumpkins? We have some pumpkins that we need to carve, but we haven't done it yet. Well, it's only Jaden that has he got a big old one at the pumpkin patch by the house. And then I got a little one like this for Zeke. Okay, so I'm going to use the color Sunset from this old ass palette from It Cosmetics. It's not a movie. It's an actual documentary on Netflix, and it's called The Perfect Neighbor. Man, it's so messed up because it's basically like one of those shows where it's a documentary. Like, it's like they make it. I love when they make documentaries like this where it's a documentary, but it's not like where they just talk about it. Like, they show you from every angle. You get the angle from all the body cams from the cops. You get to see what they're saying on the news. You get to, like, every angle you could think of, they show it. And I love so much when they do stuff like that on true crime stories. I love it. Love, love, love. I don't know. Love it. But this story was messed up, man. You guys want to hear it? So I'm so glad Sandra shared that with me because, oh my God, I was crying. Like, I could not hold in my tears. That shit hit so bad. Like the reality of the fact about that story is that sadly there is a lot of people that deal with neighbors like that. But this lady, you could just tell she was a very racist, vicious individual. Like, she had a freaking dark soul, bro. Like, there's a reason why she didn't have no kids there, or she was a loner, right? People that are alone like that when they're growing up, like when they're older already and they're alone, sometimes, like, I feel like they're the reason they did that to themselves. Like, they pushed people away, or maybe they just enjoy being alone. You never know, right? But this lady was so freaking, oh my gosh, she's evil. Annie, you want me to tell you? Sorry, you guys. So I'm just using that sunset color, and all I'm doing is going from inner corner to outer corner, kind of like your window, like your car window. What is it? I forgot what they're called. The windshield wiper things. So you just go from one side to another. I do like a half moon shape, I guess. And just get that color in there like that. That's all I'm gonna do. So anyways, let me tell you the story. Where did it go? Michelle, thank you for the stars. Ashley, thank you for the stars. I didn't even see that. It doesn't show me on this end that you guys even sent stars on some weird sheet. Okay, so now I'm adding this sunrise color, which is a little bit lighter, like kind of like a nude color. And I'm adding that on top as well. And dragging it out. If I tell you guys the story, y'all better not leave to go watch, because that's what used to happen in the past when I would do story times on shows or documentaries and shit. You guys would get so excited about the damn show and you would leave me to go watch the show, which I get it because I would do the same thing. So I'll tell you what it's about with the condition that you're not going to leave my ass. Let's turn on my lights to be professional, just playing so I could look cute in here. I don't think orange would look good in here. It'd look kind of weird. I'm gonna tell you, girl, but you better not leave. I don't know why the comments aren't showing over here for real. Like, I hate when it does that so much. And even, I really don't get it. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. And then in the center of the eye, I'm going to add a little concealer. just to kind of brighten it more. And see how it looks already bright in the center, but I want it to be more bright. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little concealer. I'm not going to cut the crease. I don't want to do that. I just want it to be lighter. So I'm just going to add this concealer like this. Not perfect, just like that. And then I'm going to use my Morphe R33 to blend it out. Like that. Okay, so basically it's a true documentary story. It's giving you like a visual of what happened on the other side, like from the cop side basically. So you see everything. You get to hear the 911 calls, you get to hear the interviews of everybody that witnessed what happened, everybody that's been involved. So it's basically based on an elderly lady that lives by herself in this neighborhood. So she lives in like a duplex. I hate when it does that. Hold on. She lives in a duplex home. Like she lives in an actual neighborhood. It's not apartments or anything like that. But her house is a duplex. So she lives in a house that's split in half, right? Where she lives, on her side of her house, like this is the house, right? The front of the house is right here. So on the side right here of her house, there is like a huge, huge, huge empty lot with just grass. And then there's houses after that. And then the houses on the other side of that, an older man lives there. And he has always said that he was not bothered by the kids playing. I mean, if you live in a neighborhood that has children, clearly every neighborhood is going to have at least 1 or 2 kids, right? And they want to play outside. Wouldn't you want these kids to play on this empty field full of grass off of the street instead of being on the street playing ball, and then whenever cars come by, they got to run off the street, or you have to slow down and stop and wait for all the kids to get off the freaking street because they're playing football and stuff? Like, wouldn't you want them? Like, I'm not lying, you guys. This is the house, the front of the house. This is the side of the house. And for pretends, this is the field of grass next to the house like this. Huge ass field for the kids to play on. So the man that lives on the other side, he has always told the kids that he was fine with them playing. Keep in mind that this elderly lady that lives in that house, she rents. She don't own the house. So nobody even owns that piece of land right there. It's just right by their house. Not even the owner of the house owns it. That's just some empty space that was left there to whoever created this little area of houses, right? So the old man has always told the kids that he didn't mind with the kids playing. I mean, all they're doing is playing football and messing around, right? And I get it. I live in a house of literally full of kids, you guys. So I completely understand that sometimes kids get very loud and annoying. Trust me, I know that. I get that. But the things that this lady was doing was just mind-blowing. So the first thing, she was basically calling the cops for every little thing. She was calling the cops on the kids, complaining about them, and she would just not stop. It was to the point that the cops were getting tired of her shit too. Like they were just over it. Okay, let me see. She has glitter in hers, but I don't know if I have glitter like that. I do, but I don't know if this is even any good still because it's been forever. So the lady calls the cops the first time because the cops get there and they ask the lady, like, what's going on? And the lady is like, yeah, I literally was telling the kids to to not be playing in my yard, and they're over here, and because she has like these signs that says no trespassing, but it only goes so much further, and then the rest is the field. So technically the kids are playing in that empty field right next to her signs. But she claims that, I guess she started yelling at one of the boys. So the mom got pissed off, as she should, because who the fuck are you to yell at my kids, right? So the mom goes over there and she tells the lady, like, what the hell? Like, why are you talking to my kids like that? Like, why are you yelling at them? So the lady gets all pissed off, the mom, and I guess she pulls the fucking sign, the no trespassing sign. She pulls it. So then the lady gets all pissed off. She calls the cops or whatever. So I guess the mom pulls the sign and then she throws the sign towards her, like on the floor. But then the lady goes and tells the cops that the lady threw it at her, like trying to get her arrested, basically. So that's the first incident. So then again, she calls the cops a few days later, a few months or something like that. She calls the cops again and tells the cops that the kids are just being loud and annoying, and she's already told them that they can't be playing by her yard and all this dumb shit. Like, just being one of those very annoying neighbors, I guess you can say. So the cops go and they tell the kids what's going on, and it's always just petty ass shit, you guys. Like, this lady just has it out for them. Like, she definitely just doesn't like them. So then it gets pretty bad because the lady, she basically starts yelling at the kids racist things, like horrible racist things. She's calling the little boys the N-word. They're black little boys, and she's calling them the N-word. She's calling them retards. She's like just being horrible to the kids. And I mean, at this point, all the neighbors know who this lady is. They call her the Karen, literally the Karen. The cops start getting tired of the shit because even the cops tell the lady, like, all they're doing is playing. You don't own the land right there. There's nothing we can't do. We cannot tell the kids to stop playing there when you don't own the land. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. And the lady was so mad about it, and her goal was to get the mom arrested of these little boys. I mean, she was always yelling at all the kids, but specifically this lady and her children, she was like targeting them mainly. Okay, let me do this really fast. Wait, because I'm going to do it with eyeshadow instead of liquid eyeliner, because hers is like a smoky liner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some setting powder, and I'm actually going to put it down here. So that way the fallout of the eyeshadow, it won't stick to my face. Like that. So, it gets really bad with shit like that, right? And then the kids start telling, like, they go, later on, like 5 calls later of her calling the cops on them all the time. The kids go home yelling and, like, scared, telling the mom, telling the mom that the lady had a GUN out, and she was basically going like this, waving it to the kids to scare the kids that she had a GUN. All of this over playing football. Yes, Jackie, just like the lady she actually looks like the lady from the Breaking Bad house. Literally. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. Like that. So she's like threatening the kids, like showing them the gun to scare them. Like, even the older kids, like, let me tell you how petty she is. She would go and park her truck right by the freaking grass area where the kids would play. And the kids already knew how petty she was, that the parents would literally tell the kids for them to go, and like the mom would tell the kids, don't go over there, don't go by her truck, come play on this side of the house. So nobody would even be by her damn truck. And then there goes the alarm. The alarm's going off on the truck. Like she was literally pretending, like basically claiming that the kids were messing with her truck and that's why the alarm was going off. But in all reality, nobody was even by her truck. Like that's how petty she was. So again, if you're going to do this look with the eyeshadow to make it look like more smoky, definitely put the powder because there will be fallout when you're dragging it across like this. So they already know how this lady works, right? So it's to the point that the cops are just tired of her shit. Like even the cops are telling her, like, we rather have these kids and their kids playing football, man. In all reality, we want these kids out here playing ball instead of being out on the streets robbing cars and you know, doing criminal things. Like, and you're mad about them playing football? So this is where it gets bad, you guys. Like one day, again, the kids are playing outside in that little area. They're not doing nothing wrong. They're just playing, right? So I guess the little boy that belongs to the lady that she has it out for, he had put his tablet down. He put his iPad tablet down or whatever, and he was recording themselves play. Right? So for whatever reason, the lady decided to go and pick up the tablet. So the little boy, he left home and then he realized that he left his his tablet. So he runs back to grab it. When he goes to grab it, the lady had it. The Karen lady had it, right? So the boy tells the lady, like, give me my tablet. And the lady wouldn't give it to him. So the little boy's like, give me my tablet. So the lady I don't know if she throws it or she places it down by her yard, like by the fence. So when the little boy goes to grab it, she throws a fucking roller skate at the little boy. I need something else. If you've never seen Nurse Jackie, that's my favorite, hands down. Or The Ozark, really good shows. Okay, so anyways, the lady, so there was a pair of roller skates that the kids have left behind there too, right? So to be petty, she grabs one of those roller skates, and when the little boy goes to grab his tablet, she throws it at the little boy. So then the older brother of the little boy comes. So to keep in mind, the little boy must be like 6, 7, 8 years old, right? The lady throws the roller skate towards him. So then he goes and gets his brother, right? Older brother comes. That little boy must be like 10, 11 years old. I mean, he's not that older, but he's older than his brother. And he tells the lady, like, don't be throwing stuff at my brother. Throw it at me, right? So then they start arguing about it. And then she starts calling them like horrible names again, right? So then the little boy says, I'm going to go get my mom. And the lady says, go ahead, go bring your mom. Like, oh, like, I don't give a fuck. Go bring your mom. So he does. He goes and he tells his mom, like, this lady just threw a roller skate at my brother. So, of course, any parent is going to get pissed. I mean, if somebody, this lady you had problems with goes and throws a fucking roller skate and took your kid's tablet, you're not going to go and raise hell, because I sure as fuck am. Like, what the heck? So the mom goes over there. The mom goes over there and she knocks on the door. You know, like she does a regular boom, boom, boom. And she tells the lady, like, the lady won't open the door. And she's like, come outside. She's like, come outside. Like, why are you? She starts arguing with the lady. And the lady won't open the door. So then the lady doesn't open the door. So then the mom pounds again, like boom, like hard. She pounds hard because the neighbor said that they were able to hear the pounding. And the lady, the mom of the boy, is telling the lady, like, come outside, you fucking bitch. Like, cussing her out already at this point. Like, she was already tired of her shit. Well, she's doing that. So before this happened, the lady had called the cops. When she was fighting with the little boy, she called the cops and made a complaint about the kids. Right? So then the mom comes, and when the mom comes, the lady calls the cops again and tells the cops, like, about her pounding on the door, and she's like, I'm in fear of my life. Well, she didn't even say the mom. She says that it's the kids. And she's like, I'm in fear of my life, and they're saying they're going to kill me, that they're going to hurt me, and please send somebody out here. So then the cops are like, okay, we'll send somebody your way. But she never says anything about the mom. So then the mom goes over there, and all that happens, and she's basically pounding on the door, and the lady don't come out. So next thing you know, keep in mind that the mom's standing in front of the door, the old lady's on the other side of the door, and then the two little boys are behind the mom watching everything. So the lady's mom's telling her, like, come out, like arguing with the lady, and the lady's like telling her to go away. But the mom's like, hell no, lady, come outside. Next thing you'd hear is big old boom. The freaking old lady shot the mom through the door. Boom. Shot her through the door. In front of the kids, you guys. It could even have been the kids. Like, the lady didn't even see what she was shooting at. She just shot the freaking gun through the freaking door, not even looking who it was gonna hit. She didn't give a shit who it was gonna hit. So then after that happens, the oldest son takes off running, right? And then they show the ring camera when he goes and tells the neighbor, like, call the cops. The Karen shot my mom, he says. At that point, the lady goes and calls 911 too, and she tells him, like, I shot her. I don't know. She says, I shot her. I was in fear in my life. Like, right away, you could tell she's trying to cover her ass. So while the cops are going over there, some of the cops pull up. Because remember, you could see the body cam on everything that's going on. They're doing CPR on the girl, right? And the little boys are freaking out. They're crying, and they take the boys to the house, and they're like, you know, the cops come and they're trying to work on the lady, and they end up going and they arrest the lady. They put her in the cop car because they have to investigate what's going on. They arrest her and put her in the cop car. So then the kids are over there at the house, so the cops go and ask the kids, like, they want to know what's going on, right? I'm going to watch the documentary tomorrow. Sounds good so far. Can't stay up anymore. Good night. Good night, Darlene. Yes, it's a good one. Watch it. So the kids are sitting by the house, right? While they're working on the mom, they end up taking the mom in the ambulance and they leave. So now they're trying to investigate, like, what happened, right? So they go and they ask the boys what happened, and the little boy says, like, everything that I just said. She took my iPad and I wanted it back, and then she threw a skate at me. So I got my mom, and my mom was knocking on the door telling her to come out, and she wouldn't. And then she just shot my mom, he says. So then the little boy tells the cop, like, is she moving? Is she okay? And the cops are like, she's going to be okay. They got the best doctors on her right now. They're working on her and all this stuff, right? So this lady has 4 kids. The older boy, the little boy, a baby boy that he's probably like 1 or 2 years old, or 2, 3 years old, and then a little girl. So next thing you know, the dad rolls up. The kid's dad pulls up, and the cops are telling the dad, like, what happened, and he goes and he gets the kids. You know, he's comforting his kids, like, they just saw their mother get shot. So he's over there comforting them and stuff. And then next thing you know is this officer comes and he's like, who do I need to talk to, you know, to give them the news? And they're like, well, that's the dad of the kids. And then they go and they tell the guy, like, can you come over here? We need to speak to you. So he goes over there, And this is the only thing, is that you don't really get to hear what they tell him, but just by his reaction, you know. Because the cop goes up to him, and because you could only see the body cam stuff, right? So the cop goes up to him and he tells him something. And next thing you know is like, the guy's like, no, like he reacts like super loud and he starts crying and he's like just walking away. And you're like, fuck, bro. She didn't fucking make it. Oh my God. Like that shit hurt my soul to see that. I was crying. Like I am a sucker I'm a baby cry. I literally started crying instantly. Like it was so sad. Because keep in mind, the little boys just asked how the mom was doing and they're telling him, oh, she's going to be okay. And he's like, was she moving? And they said that she was. So then the lady that's comforting the dad, she's like, oh my God, like now we got to tell the kids. How are we going to tell the kids? We have to tell them. So then the dad goes over there and he gets the older kids and the little girl. And he's like, come over here. They leave the baby with the lady. And they're like, he's like telling them, like, you guys witnessed something really horrible today, right? Like, what you guys witnessed, no kid should actually have to witness something like that. You just seen your mother get shot. And then he says, like, you guys love me, right? And then the kids are like, yes. And then he says, and you guys love your mom too? And they're like, yeah. And then he says, well, something really bad happened that I have to tell you. And then he's like, your mom's not going to be coming home. And then the kids just start wigging out, bro. Like, they're trying to pull away, crying, like they're in shock, man. Oh, that shit was so sad, bro. Like, that shit was sad. And then, like, before even this happened, when the cop went over there to, like, ask the kids what had happened, before they even found out that the mom was gone, the oldest boy, that shit was so sad. The oldest boy tells the cop, like, after they tell him, the little one says what happened, and then the older boy says, he says, my heart's broken. He's like, my heart's broken. Oh, that shit was fucking sad, man. Like, you shot them because you shot the mom because you didn't want them playing in your yard. I mean, this whole time you had been planning this shit. There's no around that shit. There's no way that they could bother you that much. And clearly she was the problem because she was the one that was always calling the cops on them. She had been doing that shit for 2 years already. 2 or 3 years. So if it bothered you so much, and clearly you're the one, the outsider in this situation, because all the kids get along, the neighbors get along with each other because their kids play with their kids, you know, like everybody knows everybody. You're the problem. Why not get up and move? So then the lady goes to the police station and they start interrogating her, right? And then the cops tell her, like, okay, well, we're going to look into it and stuff. And obviously you can't stay at your house because of what happened. So we're going to go ahead and drive you there and allow you to pick up some items. And you should probably stay in a hotel or somewhere else. So they take her, right? Which is crazy because regardless of her age, she should have been arrested, especially when they're going to investigate. It doesn't matter how old she is. It doesn't matter that she's older. I mean, because even if she was older, she still pulled out a GUN. They should have arrested her until they investigated what was going on. But they didn't. So then, now that this whole time that they're investigating, she's not arrested. So then they start doing like, they start doing a lot of protests, and they start making, like, they basically start making a lot of noise because they're like, what the fuck? Like, she should be in jail while you guys are investigating. And then I guess they had just passed a law. In Florida, this is in Florida, the Stand Your Ground law. So that was like another situation. So then they end up bringing the lady back, and they start asking her questions again, and they're like, okay, well, what was this fight about? And the lady's like, I don't really know. Like, she was trying to act like all dumb and stuff, like trying to play the part or whatever, and didn't really give like actual answers. And then the cop finally tells her, like, you need to know, like, you need to tell me what was the reason of this even happening. Like, I need to know exactly why it happened, because this is serious. Somebody lost their life. And then she's like, oh my God, no. And then she starts like putting her head down, and like, you know damn well she did that shit on purpose. And then they even ask her, like, they're like, have you, anytime now in the past or recently, have you looked up anything that has to do with the stand your ground law? And she's like, yes, but that was today. And she's like, I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that this is meditated and that I did it on purpose, and that's not the case. And then they're like, okay, well, how long was it when you called the cops to say that your life was in danger due to the kids being outside of your house threatening you? How long was it before you did what you did? And she said, it had to have been 10 minutes. So she was claiming, I mean, if that's the case, you called the cops and there's somebody in the front pounding on your door trying to break down the door, and it's already been 10 minutes and the cops haven't been there, then of course you have every right, you know, to shoot them, because it's been 10 minutes. But the reality of it is that they record all these calls, right? And what fucked her in all reality was it wasn't 10 minutes. It was only 2 minutes, you guys. She called the cops, hung up, and 2 minutes later she shot the lady. But she told them it was 10. So the cops are like, lady, you are lying. So then they end up, like, they have other stuff too to prove, you know, like that she did this shit on purpose. Because keep in mind, you guys, every time the cops would go over there and she would call, like, rat them out, she would always ask the cops if they were going to arrest her. Which is so sad, because the mom did not deserve that at all. And then the oldest boy felt super guilty. I guess he made a comment that he felt like, in all reality, like, the boys felt really guilty. The little one felt like, if I would have never left my tablet behind, then I would have never had to go over there and my mom would have never died. And then the older boy, he feels like he could have saved his mom if he knew how to do CPR, and he didn't. So he feels like he was the cause of his mom dying too. Which, in all reality, they didn't do nothing wrong. You left, the lady just kept fucking with them. Like, if they left their tablet behind, why are you even grabbing it? If you don't like them kids, why would you go and grab his tablet to mess with him? Like, you're acting fucking childish, or you're damn self. Okay, you guys, so that is the liner. I'm going to leave it like that. But then I need to, like, a little bit. I don't want to do this part, but I have to. I'm going to try doing it with the brown first. let's do her nose. I hate to contour my nose, but this is part of the actual look. So that's why I'm doing it. I don't like to do it because I feel like, for one, I'm not good at it. And then I feel like if I do it and I don't blend it correctly, then it literally looks just like a big old freaking mess. And personally, I feel like I don't really need to contour my nose. So I'm going to do it with brown first. Anyways, the lady ends up going to jail, right? And then they end up giving her 26 years in prison. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that burnt orange. To like make it match. I'm going to blend it out so it's not going to stay super harsh like that. Oh my god, it got out, so now I'm not going to be able to see the comments. Florida is wild. Yeah, like over here you can't do that. Over here in New Mexico, even if you try to shoot somebody now, that even if they're trying, like, you have to have an actual reason, like they were about to kill you, like they're on top of you, or they aim at you or some shit, like that's the only way you won't get in trouble. But if somebody breaks into your house and you just shoot, you're gonna go to prison. It's just way different now. The law is so different now. Super different. And I know in Florida, it's like somebody could even come up in your yard, and if you want to, you know, shoot, you can. Just for being in your yard, and you won't get in trouble. But since the lady had been Googling all this shit, the stand your ground law, she basically screwed herself. I'm going to do it again. I don't want it to be super harsh, to be honest. And then the tip of the nose is going to get done either way, so we're going to paint that. I look extra burnt as it is. And she has like super, super light right here and all over, so I'm going to put concealer there too. Like her face looks hella freaking white in these areas, so I'm going to add a little more concealer right here. Let's see. People are probably jumping on the live and they're like, what the hell? This girl does not know how to do her makeup. Because my bronzing looks horrible and it's really not what it is, you guys. We're going to be a tiger. So, no te asustes. Okay, okay. Okay, so now on the eye, she kind of like... It's like dragged out. So let me go ahead and... my phone's gonna die, you guys. Hold on. Where's my charger? Where? Won't go away. I don't know why it won't go away. Okay, so we're gonna grab the black. So I gotta wipe this off. Bro, I look hella crazy. It will come together, I promise. It will. So now you gotta drag that in. I'm using black eyeshadow for this, by the way. And then bring it in. And a black liner. Underwater line. Oh my god, my eyes always. This is what I don't like. I hate putting stuff on my waterline because it messes me up. Like my eyes. I'm gonna make it a little thinner because I don't want it super thick. So basically the old lady thought she was gonna get away with it and she got 25 years. Like all the racist things she was saying to those babies, bro, that's sad. I hate people that are disrespectful, like that are nasty to kids when they're kids. Like, why would you do that to kids? It's weird. It's really weird. So we're gonna use my water liners. The only thing is there's no brown in here, so I'm probably gonna have to do black. Or maybe I'll have to do eyeshadow instead. Only because there's no brown. So I'm just gonna use this instead. Are you guys gonna dress up? If you're dressing up for Halloween, tell me what your costume is. If you're not dressing up for Halloween, tell me what your baby's costume's gonna be. Or what do you guys hand out for Halloween candy-wise? I think we should do like some dramatic lashes. Let's see. Oh, bitch. Should we do super dramatic? Well, they're not super dramatic, but I do need mascara. Should I do those ones? These ones are Playgirl. Those ones are Playgirl. Or should I do these ones? These ones are Shy Girl. These ones are Shy Girl. Shy Girl. Let's see. Okay. These ones are Playgirl. Playgirl or Shy Girl? My eyes are like... Hi, Michelle. Hey, girl. Which one should I do? Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you, darling. Or we could do Payasa. You can mix orange and blue paint. to make brown or orange and black for a darker brown. Thank you, Laura. Oh, this one, le falta un pedazo. Which one is this? This is Flaca. How about Flaca? These are all from Homegirl Movement, you guys. We can't, it won't stick because this one doesn't have actual glue on there. But this is Flaca. Oh, a cheerleader house. Cute. Okay. Then a shy girl it is. A shy girl it is. So don't do it like circle. You kind of want it to look a little bit like an M, kind of. I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. Next. The problem is I can't really see how she did her lines. So I'm gonna use a detailed brush. I'm gonna use this detail brush, also Homegirl Movement, to trace this out. If you guys are just joining, I'm doing a giveaway, you guys. I'm going to be giving away, and I'm going to be picking the winner out of the shares. If you share publicly, then you'll be entered automatically. You can share as many times as you want. I'll be picking one random person to get this water activating liners. It comes with a bunch of different colors. This one's mine, so it's all used, but it's a homegirl liners. All you have to do is share publicly. Share publicly. That's it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me see something really fast. I kind of think that I should make myself look a little more orange. Let's see. Instead of doing it like that, I could use a pen actually. Wait, let me make me a little bit more orange. Just to look more orange. Let's see, so we could actually look like a freaking... Don't I have another orange? Because that one's kind of... Does that look orange or no? Because I feel like it looks more red than orange. I feel like it doesn't give the orange we need. Let me get a better, or this might have orange actually. It does. Let's see. Like more orange than red. I'm gonna fade it out with the powder so it won't stay this bright, okay? Don't freak out on me, you guys. Don't freak out on me. You're probably like, what the heck is she doing? I'll fade it out a little. I want it to look orange, not freaking red. See, when you use the powder, how it lightens it up more. It like blends it out better. I hate that I can't see your comments, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Hate it. Okay. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow. So I'm gonna take the orange off this. All these powders are making my nose runny. So I'm gonna grab yellow now. I'm gonna add it on the bottom a little. So it kind of looks like sunset status, I guess, with the yellow. All I know is I look browner than brown because I'm so dark. Girly, girly. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna use the water activating liners with black, and I'm going to use the detailed brush. All you need is setting spray or water. I prefer water, so we're going to boom spray them, and let's just do it. And then when I add the eyeshadow, I could just, you know, fade it out a little. This part's hard because my brows are, my hairline is so... See how my hairline is in the way? I feel like I need to go bigger. That way. This one went sideways. I shouldn't have went sideways. You could make as many as you want to. If you guys are commenting, I'm sorry. Nothing is showing on this side, and I'm not on my other phone. This one, I don't like how it's going sideways, but I could fix it. So see what I'm doing, right? I'm not making it straight. I'm like swirling it. That's what you're gonna want to do. You don't want it to be perfect lines or anything like that. Now, I kind of want to fade it out, but I'm gonna fill one in with brown eyeshadow. If I don't like it, then I'm just gonna do it with black just to see how it looks, okay? You guys don't have to do this. You could just do black paint. Because I feel like, for the most part, every video that I've seen, they do it with black paint. I just want to see how it would look with dark brown instead. Inside. Instead of black. And then if I don't like it, then I'll just make it brown. I mean black. This one's too wide. This one, I don't really care for that, so I'm going to fix it. Where is my brush? Dush. Annie, who? Who are you talking about? I guess I missed it, girl. Who are you talking about? He's gonna try to take that off to make it because see how it's going down and I don't. That's gonna bug me. Who was? Thank you, Patsy. Thank you, girl. I'm like, what is you talking about, girl? Just to make a blend right there, I'm gonna add it back the orange. I know, but you said where? Where? What are you? I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. On my live? Is that what you're talking about? I'm thinking maybe I should just do all of them. Do it all black. Fill it in black. I don't think anybody was talking on here though. Anything. I haven't had anybody say anything on here. Did anybody else see somebody saying anything on this live? Because I didn't see anybody saying anything. So I'm really lost on what Annie's talking about. Some of you guys have been here since the beginning of the live. You guys seen somebody say something? Because honestly, I didn't. Not one negative thing. Oops. Oh, girl, I really don't give a shit, honestly. I could give 2 fucks, honestly. This one I'm going to... I mean, if somebody was talking shit on someone else's live, then you would know whose live it is, right? Since you're watching them. I understand the not knowing. In the comments, you know, different people, but if you're watching somebody's live and they're doing it, then you have to know who it is. I mean, because you are on their live. Ow, my eyes are burning. I honestly hate putting eyeliner on my waterline so much for the same reason. This one I don't like. So we're gonna fix it. Bonjour, madame. Sorry guys, I'm trying to finish. So I'm a little concentrated. And you could do this like with the water activating liners as well, but honestly the pen is just faster. My eyes go like cross-eyed whenever I try to look at the side. Rubina, thank you. Thank you, girl. Okay. I feel like we're getting somewhere now. The side of it is hard because I can't see. I think this would look really cool if I add some bling somewhere. Honestly, I think it would look pretty awesome. I need to buy some mascara, like ASAP, because we don't have any. I gotta do the, using the last drop, just adding water in there. Adding water just to get by. Wait, what? I am so confused, girl. I'm really confused because your comment, you first said, because I said I can't see the comments, and you said, wait, what? So I gotta go back because I'm confused. Because I think first you said, maybe it's not so bad that you don't have to see those girls talk bad about you. Okay, so that's what you said, that girls were talking bad about me. And then I said, who? Like in the comments, or who are you talking about? And then you said, I don't know who they are. And then I said, in the comments, and then you said, yes. No, you said on other lives, that it was on other lives. So then I said, well, if you're watching someone's live, right, and they're talking crap about me, then clearly you know who it is because you're watching their live. But then you changed it to, I don't read the chat. And then you said, so it's news to me until you call them out. So I'm confused. You don't make sense. Because you said somebody was talking shit about me on the live. But then you said that you don't know, it's news to you until I call them out. So I guess you lost me, girl. You really lost me. Because I thought you said somebody was talking shit right now about me. But then you said you don't know what's going on unless I call them out. So I'm like, wait, what? I didn't call nobody out. I haven't said nothing right now at all today. This live, actually. I guess I'm confused what you meant about all of that. Well, I don't really get it. So I guess maybe nobody was saying anything. You're talking about something else. I don't know. You lost me, girl. You lost me, girly. So I'm going to put on Shy Girl, Homegirl Movement from the Lowrider Girl collection. You lost me, girly. You lost me. Somewhere in that situation of yours, I got lost. So then I don't know what you're talking about, girl, because you literally said that somebody was talking shit about me on someone's live. You said that. And then you said, I don't read the chat. And then you said, I don't know, girl. I don't know what you're doing or what. Honestly, I don't really get the point either. I don't know what's going on. Just forget it, because I don't really know what you meant or what you were saying or what even the point was of it. I'm very lost. So tomorrow, whenever I watch, when I go to, like, whenever my video post, I could pick a winner and I'll post it in the comments, you guys. If you entered tonight's giveaway, the winner will be announced in the comments. If it's your name, I'll tag you in it. Make sure you message me on here. So I could get your address for the giveaway. I really think I'm gonna add like some bling to it to make it look more like, add a little twist to it, you know? Listening, and I'm loving the look. Thank you, girl. You have a good day at work. It's super simple, honestly. My daughter wanted me to do it because her friend's gonna be doing this look and she wanted to see like how to do it. And it's actually really easy and simple to do. I kind of I don't think I want to do these lashes. Like, I want them more dramatic. I feel like these aren't dramatic enough for me. Let's do these ones better. Let me put these ones right here. I want them to look more longer than anything, than fuller, and those ones are fuller. But thank you. Yeah, my daughter's friend is going to be doing the tiger look, so she asked if I could show, like, do a live so she could see how to do it. And it's really easy, to be honest. It really is. Hi, Sylvia. How are you, girl? So these lashes are Heffa from the Smile Now, Cry Later collection. The only thing is that the lashes, like, these ones are going like that because they got smashed in the box. So let me try to fix them real quick. I'm hungry again, man. Okay, let's see if it will dry like how it's supposed to be. Because when they go in the box, it literally gets smashed because they're long on the top. So I'm trying to get them to go back how they should go. By just wetting them and brushing them with the spoolie. Okay, now I'm gonna do my lips. And this is easy because it's basically the super dark brown lip liner. Like, hello, you guys already know I already do my lips like that. So this is gonna be easy for me. Just the darkest brown you have, that's what you're gonna use. So before I go in with the dark, I'm gonna go with this light one. Just to kind of outline it. My eyes I got glue stuck on the bottom. Okay, now I'll go in with dark. I wish instead of it, Jill, he does. He has a few actually. He was a gremlin last weekend for the pumpkin patch we went to, and for the, he was a gremlin for that, and then for the school carnival and the big pumpkin patch this weekend that just passed, he was the Cat in the Hat. I posted some pictures. I haven't posted the Cat in the Hat one yet, but this was the gremlin. So for Halloween Day, he's going to be something totally different. For Halloween Day, he's going to be something more like that he'll be comfortable, you know? Because it's going to be cold, but it'll also look a cute costume. And then the Cat in the Hat one was super cute too. He used that one for the school carnival and the big pumpkin patch. And he doesn't like wearing the big hat for the Cat in the Hat because it has like a big old hat like that. He doesn't like wearing it. But that's why I'm glad he's not going to wear it for Halloween Day. If it ends up getting cold like how it's cold today, yeah, he would not be able to handle that. I might add, like I said, some sparkle to this when I get off live. Because I still have to do my hair too, so I'm not going to leave my hair like this. Serenity's still going. She's still going. Jaden Jr., JJ, and Serenity. And I think my oldest is probably, if he doesn't go, he always stays to hand out candy. But I think this year he's actually going to go to a party, which I'm so okay with it because that boy never goes and parties, or he's always at home, so I don't mind him going out and having fun for Halloween. And he doesn't drink. He's 18 years old, by the way, but he doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't vape. He doesn't do nothing. He's a good kid, man. So this year, I think he might go hang out with his friends, or they're having a party or something like that, but I'm okay with him participating because, like I said, he goes to school and work, and if he hangs out with his friends, they spend all their work. My son spends all his work money on eating out and outfits. He, like I said, and I know for a fact that he doesn't vape or any of that, and I would not let him. Even if he was 18, I would be so mad at him. Like, no, don't do that shit. I don't know how any parents can be okay with their kids fucking vaping, regardless of the age. I could understand, like, doing it behind your parents' back, but if you allow your kids to do that shit and you're aware of that, you're a fucking horrible parent, man. I literally saw a video of this little boy. He was 15 years old. And the mom went to go wake him up in the morning to go to school. And he basically, like, smothered himself. He suffocated and OD'd and died because he went and got a vape pen from somebody, sold it to him, and it had inside of it, what is it, fentanyl. Overdosed and died. And the mom went to jail for it too, because they found out that even if it didn't come from the mom still went to jail because they found out that the mom was an addict, not in the past, but currently one. And then she happened to have fentanyl in her desk in her room, like on her nightstand. She had fentanyl in there. So even though it didn't come from the mom, but what got her in trouble was the fact that she was aware that her son was vaping and stuff, because the cops were super shocked that the little boy had Narcan in his room. And they're like, well, why would this little boy even have something like that in his room? Like, that doesn't even make sense. And the mom was, it's because I used to be an addict. Like, she was trying to lie, but in the long run, the mom ended up going to prison. I think she got like 20-some years or something like that. And that's sad. Like, that's scary, man. Like, and my kids are no saints or anything. They get in trouble and they do dumb shit too. But that's one thing I can say about my oldest son, is that he doesn't do anything at all. Like, he told me he's tried like a vape, like not like a THC, or I hope not, but he said he tried when they first started coming out. He said he had tried it and he didn't like it and he'd never do it again. And besides that, my son's, his dad is like his sperm donor guy. He's actually like an alcoholic to the fullest, and it runs really, really bad in his that side of the family. Like, he lost his grandma, his grandpa, great grandma to them drinking. Like, they are big alcoholics, so that's why he says that he'll never drink because of that. Now Serenity, I have to watch her like a hawk because she got in trouble for getting caught with the vape, and I've been on her ass ever since because I don't care. They can say that I'm a strict mom. You could say whatever the fuck you want, but there's no reason why a 14, 15, even 16, 17-year-old should be vaping. Like, what the fuck? And if I'm wrong, then why does the law say otherwise? And I don't want her doing that. Like, I don't want her to get all addicted to that shit. So, yeah. I mean, trust me, she knows better, but I get it. I used to smoke weed behind my mom's back. I don't know. I guess I just want to break this. Like, I'm trying to break a cycle. Like, I don't want my kid to be what I was her age. So I definitely don't want my daughter to end up having to take Suboxones to get off of drugs, because I started off with smoking weed and then it rolled over to doing pills, and then pills weren't getting me high anymore, so then I started smoking heroin. And then after that, I was like, I better stop before I start injecting this shit in my body, and I stopped, and I've been clean ever since. Like, literally ever since I've been clean. I've been clean for, let's see, Jaden is 7, so 8, almost 10 years I've been clean and not relapsed at all. But I'd rather my daughter be upset or think like I'm strict about her, not letting her vape and shit, but I don't give a fuck. Yes, I'm aware that all these little girls think they look so cute and cool vaping and shit, but it's all fun and games until somebody gets the wrong thing and then they overdose and die. Because that little boy, it was so sad too, you guys, because he was actually on the phone with his girlfriend, and he was telling her that he felt funny and that his heart was racing, and then after that he just stopped texting and he died. And instead of her calling the mom to tell the mom found him hours later, and he was really cold at that time. He passed, he died. So that was pretty darn sad. So I'm trying to break that cycle. Like, I don't want my daughter or any of my kids to be doing that shit. Because it doesn't take much to get addicted, you guys. So if people think I'm weird and I'm strict, I don't give a fuck. I will never be that mom that allows their kids and their friends to come over to the house and party and drink and do all this dumb shit. And then your excuse is, oh, well, I'd rather them do it here than do it somewhere else. Okay, so then what happens when you allow all these kids at your home to drink and smoke and do all this shit? And then when they leave, they get in car accidents, they do dumb shit. Then what? You're gonna be held accountable for that shit too. I can't do that, you guys. Like, I can't. And like I said, if you don't break that cycle, my kids turning into addicts like how I was will end up turning into my daughter being with the woman beater like how I was. I don't want that for my daughter. I'm trying to break that fucking cycle. And it's not easy because kids want to do what all the other kids are doing. And right now, what is every fucking kid doing? Vaping. Every kid sees it. So it's kind of like crazy, right? Like, and some kids don't know how to like just say, nah, like, I don't want to do that shit. You guys can, but I'm not. There's not a lot of kids that can do that. A lot of kids are like, I have to do it because I don't want them to say I'm not cool or that I'm scared and so they'll do it just to please others. So if you are that mom that allows your kids to vape and they're under the age and you allow them to vape and you watch them, you're seeing them, shit, you provide it for them. If this is the only thing I'm going to say, like, I'm not judging you. Everybody has the right to raise their children how they want, but just know this. If something happens to your child and they find out that you were aware, they can prove it that you were aware, you're going to go to jail. I promise you, you will go to jail for that. That's a promise. Like, literally, this lady was trying to, like, claim she didn't know, and, like, boom. Prison time for that. Imagine you lost your kid to that. You allowed him to do it, and now you're sitting in prison because of it. It's just sad. It's not worth it, honestly. And I just don't want my kids to. That's why I have to be like, I guess more like, I've always been the type to tell my kids, anything you do, you can tell me, you could talk to me about anything. I'm not going to judge, and I'm not going to get mad at you, like get upset at you, but I am going to lecture you, and I am going to tell you because you should know better. Because all my kids, like, the only one that doesn't know anything right now is Jaden and Ezekiel. They don't know that I was an addict. They don't know that Michael was an addict. Jaden doesn't even know what that is. Like, Jaden has never seen me smoking. They don't even see me drink, much less their dad. So when he gets a little bit older, I'm going to say like 9-10 years old, and maybe I could start talking to him about it. But the rest of my kids, they know. I mean, they're aware of it. They even witnessed me being on drugs. You get what I'm saying? Like, so if they seen me and I've told them stories on how I used to suffer and how I was on a mission and the shit that I used to do, they know all that, then I tell them for the same reason, so they don't want to do that shit. So they don't end up doing that shit. That's the whole purpose of it. I'm not sharing the story with them to act like I'm cool. No. I'm sharing so they don't see how it's not fun to be stressed out because you might not have pills in the morning when you wake up. And if you don't have those pills in the morning, most likely you can't fucking function. Or better yet, when you're super fucking sick off of fucking Chiva, and you're over there about to fucking shit yourself with fucking diarrhea and the fucking throwing up and the hot sweats and cold sweats, that's not fun and it's not cute. I literally used to be like a functioning addict. Like if I didn't tell you I did drugs, you wouldn't know. Maybe in all reality, the only reason people would even be able to tell that I was on something was because I was skinny. But besides that, I can show you pictures where I was high, and I bet you guys wouldn't even think I was high. Let me show you. These are old ass pictures too. I just don't want my kids to end up like that, honestly, especially because my dad used to do drugs too, and my dad used to do drugs. So like on Serenity's side, I did drugs, her sperm donor did drugs, sperm donor side of the family did drugs, my dad did drugs, my mom and my mom's side of the family, they don't do nothing. And then for my oldest, like I said, his side of the sperm donor side, literally they're alcoholics, and the dad also drug addict as well. And then me and Jaden's dad, Zeke's dad, and Junior's dad, we both also, and Michael's actually been cleaner longer than me. When I met Michael was actually already a few months clean. So I don't want that for my kids at all. But let me show you, okay? And you guys, my whole life I've always been skinny. So I feel like the only way you could tell I was super, that I was on something is because I was, really skinny. But even at that, some of the pictures that I have of me when I first started doing makeup, I looked super skinny, but I was on the Suboxone program. And the reason why I looked so skinny was because my thyroid was way off, that I was losing so much weight. But for example, right here, I was on drugs. That's me on drugs. You wouldn't even be able to tell besides the fact that I was skinny. But that's me on drugs. That one. Let's keep going. If I didn't tell you guys would never even know that I was on drugs. Me on drugs. I was super tiny, me on drugs. I was tiny. These pictures right here that I took for because I did some modeling pictures for my friend that was doing what is it called, for his portfolio. I was higher than high. Honestly, I'm not even lying. Legit higher than high. I literally was beyond high. This is me on probably more than 20 pills that I took that day and probably already smoking Chiva. That's me high. There is a lot of people that are functioning addicts, you guys, believe it or not. I could promise you that you could probably walk into a bunch of workplaces and a lot of people are on drugs and you just don't know it. It doesn't, just because you do dope doesn't mean that automatically they're going to be all nodding out and shit. Not everybody does that. I mean, I used to nod out, but when I was at home, I sure as hell didn't do that in front of people. But I'm just 100% honest with you guys. That's me on drugs. Those are actually cute pictures. Those are my pictures that my friend, because you guys, my friend that took these pictures for me, he needed pictures for his portfolio, so he asked me if I could, do modeling for him, and I'd never done it, but I said, why not? I thought it was so fun to even be asked. So I went to do it, and we went to his studio and all that, and we did all these pictures, and it was so freaking cool because now he does professional makeup for famous people in Hollywood. Like, I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. These are all pictures that I did. Well, hi. That's fucking crazy. I was just really super skinny high. That's when I first got my boobies done, you guys, and my boobies were like really giving boobies. Like, my boobies looked really good. But I hated the fact that they were like this, all pushed up, and then you could tell right away that they are fake boobies because of the way they look. Because look at how pushed up they are. And that's me without a bra. And now my boobies look more, because I breastfed and stuff after having my boobs done. I had 2 kids. And even after having Jaden, my boobies dropped a lot, and then they ended up looking more natural. And I actually don't even want my boobs anymore, honestly. I don't. But I enjoyed them while I had them. They were cute and perky, and they still are perky and stuff, but they did drop a lot because of breastfeeding. But honestly, I really don't want boobies no more. I really don't. So I actually need to go and see what I'm going to do about my boobies. I got to go and have them check my boobs and see, because it's been 10 years already. So they have to check my boobs, and basically they tell me if they're still good implants or if I need to get a replacement implants and I have to get new ones, or like I said, I might just take them out because I don't want boobs anymore. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy not having to wear a bra all the time, and I had no boobs. If there was such thing as a -A, I was a -A. But yeah, I'm so proud of my friend because he is killing it out there. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna hop off because I'm gonna do my hair next. I might add a little bit of bling to this look to make it look more like cute. But this is the little tiger look, I guess. It was actually pretty easy to do. My eyes feel like super dry from all the powder. So in all reality, there might be people that you talk to every day and they do dope. Honestly, I remember I used to go and this lady used to work, I'm not gonna say what dealership, but she used to work at a car dealership and she was a big old crackhead. I know it's not funny, but it was kind of wild that she had such a really good, amazing job. And I don't know how she could be at work like that, but she was basically partying at work and nobody noticed. She worked at a dealership. Like, that shit was nuts to me. Every time that I would go over there and she would be on one, and I'm like, what the hell? How do you do that? And if before anybody starts to be like, oh, you used to do crack, girl, my choice of drug was always a downer. Never did uppers, ever. That wasn't for me. Never, ever. And now, to be honest with you guys, now it's like, I'm so afraid to even take Advil. Because I feel like Advil reminds me so much of the taste of when I used to abuse pills. So I will take ibuprofen no matter what. I could have the worst headache in the world. And if you guys, like, if somebody only has Advil to offer me, or even Tylenol, hell no. I will go on a mission to get me ibuprofen because that shit is scary to me. Believe it or not. Okay, I'm going to go, you guys. I'll post some pictures tomorrow. I think, like I said, I'm going to add a little bit of some bling onto it just to make it look more, like, I don't know, more cute, I guess. Like, more girly, sparkly. I'm going to do my hair. I'm going to put my extensions in my hair as well. I feel like I look like El Pinche Mono from the It's Great. Or what does it say? The freaking cereal guy? Frosted Flakes guy? I feel like I look like that. I might even look like, what's Simba's Theo's name? What's the Theo's name? Safari? Is it Safari? Or Safar? I don't even know. Rah! Just playing. You guys are probably like, what the hell? Oh my god. Did I scare you? Tony the Tiger. Yes. Oh my god, that was hilarious. My eyes were like, rah. Did I scare you, sweetheart? Did I scare you? Is that what the Theo is called? That's his name? I might go live on, actually it's already one. It's TikTok. Tony the Tiger. It's cute though, but I might add some bling. I mean, tomorrow I don't have to get up I only have to take Didi to school, to be honest. So I could pull a little 2 more hours of adding on to this. But if you don't, this is what it looks like. I don't have a filter. I live in the reality. This is the reality, the real world. So no filter. This is what it's giving without filter. And then once you add a cute little hairstyle, I think it'll look really cute. But it's actually really... Scar? Is that his name? I look like Scar. But it's cute. And it's simple. It's actually pretty easy to do. Definitely use a black eyeliner pen. It's faster that way. If I would have did it with the detailed brush, I feel like in the water activity liners, it would just take longer because I had to keep dipping and keep dipping and keep dipping. And I feel like for the most part, doing the pen, it's easier. Did I scare you guys? You're like, this bitch is dumb. She needs some sleep. I'm sorry. You're probably right. You're probably right, darling. You are probably right. So, I showed you guys earlier, if you guys were on my live earlier, I got these. These are Zeke's official first pair of kicks. They are going to fit in big because this is the only size they had, but I got them because they were literally on sale for $20. So I might go and exchange them and see if they have a smaller size. If not, then it's okay because they'll fit him eventually. Plus, I'm going to get him other shoes. But you know I had to. You know I just had to. How cute are these? I had to. They're so stinking adorable. Oh, I love them. I got them for $20, you guys. They were on sale for $20. And look at how much they are. They're $50. You pay like around $55, $60 with tax. And I got them for $25 already with tax. So I got a killer deal on them bad boys. And they're like, the smallest size that we have is that 5. And I'm like, oh, who cares? I'll just take them. I'm like, I'll just take them because he's going to grow into them anyways. You could also do it with blue and do an avatar look. Oh, I want to do an avatar look so bad. That is hands down. Avatar is my favorite animated movie, I guess. Movie cartoon, because that's like a movie cartoon. Love, absolutely, my hands down, my favorite. Like, hubby was so excited to tell me that he found out that they're actually making another Avatar, and I just love how realistic they make it look. Like, how cool is that? It makes me sometimes think, like, and wonder, like, what if we're fucking avatars? What if we're the real avatars in this whole situation? What if? Because, I mean, you never know. What if we are avatars, for all you know? I don't know. Let me put these on real fast before I leave you guys. But I'm sorry I don't really talk while I'm doing my makeup like this, because it's kind of hard to be like all trying to draw on your face with my eyes are going cross-eyed and doing lines and stuff on your face. It's kind of hard to keep like to talk while you're doing it, because as it is, I mean, if you do eyeliner on your eyes, then you completely should understand what I mean. Like, when you're doing an eyeliner, you don't talk. I mean, you might not even breathe. So it's kind of hard to do stuff like this and then also try to talk to you guys in the comments and stuff. That's why, like, I don't really like doing Halloween looks or looks like this on live that much, because I feel like it's kind of, I don't know if it's boring to you guys, because I don't really get to talk to you guys. So I'm like, I know some of you guys enjoy to watch even if I don't talk, because you like to see it come together. But I just feel like, I don't know, you guys are probably like, girl, you don't even talk to us. But it's kind of hard. So I'm going to be picking a winner tomorrow, you guys. In the comments, keep your eyes out. Everybody that entered the giveaway tonight, I will be picking a winner tomorrow, and I'll announce it in the winners. If I tag you in the comments, make sure you message me so I could get your address to ship out your gift. I am giving away water activating liner palette. And yeah, all you have to do is share the live publicly as many times as you can, and that's it. And if you don't share, if you share but you don't share publicly, you guys, it won't show me your entry, so then I won't be able to pick you out of it, because that's all I'm gonna do. I'm literally gonna go and slide through the shares and then pick someone randomly, like boop, and then put it in the comments. Okay, I still have to pick the winner for the other giveaway for the look, but I need to do that on live. Maybe tomorrow in the daytime I can do it. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I will be posting the tutorial on how to do the bow look on your face. The ribbon stitched look that I did for the pink one and the purple one. I'll be posting it tomorrow because I know some of you guys are going to be doing that look for Halloween. So I'll post it for you guys. Thank you, Annette. As long as you guys share publicly, it will literally show you guys on the share side. But if you don't share publicly and it's only private, it'll just say I have a certain amount of shares, but it won't show your name. So it needs to be public because that's where I'm going to pick the winner out of. Is out of the public shares. Hi, Rosalie. How are you, girlie? I need to message you and ask you a question about makeup. Because batallo mucho with like when I'm doing like certain looks with like white. So I was curious if you have any tips. But I need to message you to ask you because like anytime that I use, what I've been doing recently is mixing a little bit of foundation, like the lightest foundation that I have, and then adding white concealer in it to make it look white. And then this time, because I ordered some professional like Halloween makeup stuff that's barely gonna be shipped to me, but I got this regular like the makeup white that they sell at the Halloween store, which I think that sucks because mine gets patchy. And then if I use like the white water activating makeup to try to make my face look white, it looks patchy. It looks horrible. So I'm like, sometimes I just use white concealer all over my face and try to make it as white as I can because that's the only thing that won't get patchy. But I'm going to message you because I really have a question to what, if you have like any recommendations or if there's a good makeup brand that I should buy. Because I am going to be doing like Christmas looks and stuff. So thank you, Rosalie. I will message you. If I don't tonight, I'll do it in the morning. Should I do it on here or on TikTok? LA girl. White foundation. It's the best. You know what? I seen that, but I seen somebody on TikTok using white foundation, but they don't show the actual product. So I was like, what? I didn't even know. So I literally went and I bought from Milani because this is all they had, like the lightest, almost white. And I was wondering, I'm like, there has to be like white foundation somewhere. Thank you. And set it with white powder. I did get white powder from the Halloween store. I don't know where it's at, but I did get some because I seen that that girl uses the white powder. I bought some. I don't know where it's at. But I did get some. But I know that this probably isn't gonna work good. But I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna go online and see if I could find some of the white LA girl, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you for telling me because, you know, sometimes people don't like to really share their tips and tricks. And I'm like, why? I'll pay you to tell me. Like, I want to know. Thank you. I'll message you, Rosalie, because I have a few questions for you. Hi, Rita. Like a matte finish where a lot of the Halloween brands are too dewy. Yes, and then it looks super shiny, huh? That's what I don't like. That's why like I tried using like the water activating liner as a paint. And it doesn't look shiny, but it gets patchy. Like whenever you do the first layer, you literally have to get it perfect. And then if it doesn't get perfect and then you try to go a layer on top of that, that's when it starts making all those patches everywhere. And then it looks really crazy. Thank you, Rosalie. I'm going to take some screenshots so that way. Oh, but I'm scared because I think I might push the wrong button and then I close it out and then it won't work anymore. But thank you. I'm going to take some screenshots and then I'm going to get me some because I ordered some, like I said, some Halloween stuff, and man, I barely got my tracking number today, and I'm so hurt because I'm like, pues ya pa que, like, it's already gonna be the end of Halloween, but then again, I do want to do Halloween. I mean, Christmas look, so I could definitely use it for that. But thank you. Yeah, I was wondering because I'm like, and I don't really know how TikTok works yet. Like, I don't really know all the rules. But what I did learn recently is that you can't show name brands, right? Like, you're not allowed to show, like, over here on Facebook, you'll say, like, okay, well, I'm using Frankie Rose Foundation, and then you show the bottle and all that stuff, right? But I learned that on TikTok, you can't do that. Like, TikTok will get mad. You get a whole violation, huh? I didn't know that. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna hop off. Thank you, Michelle. I want to add a little bit, like I said, I might add some bling to it. And I gotta do my hair. I'm gonna like put my hair up too, so I want to curl it a little bit. Okay, you guys have a good night. Sweet dreams. Que Diosito las bendiga. I show them all the time. Really? So then maybe it's just me. Because I never even go live on TikTok. And this last time that I was on live, I was showing them some of the stuff that I was using, like product-wise. And I got a violation. And then in the comments, the girls were telling me, like, TikTok doesn't allow you to show brands like, oh, this is the setting spray I use. And then, yeah, I didn't know that. But that's what they told me. And I never go live, like, literally. I barely go live. And every time I go live, I get a violation for whatever reason. I always get one. Good night, Miss Rita. Good night, Dawn. Okay, you guys, I'll message you, Rosalie, on TikTok. But good night, you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will post some looks, like pictures of the look, and see with my hair done and all that, and then see how it looks. Going live, I don't know, but in my post I do. Yeah, if you're on live, like on actual live, you'll get a violation. Like the thing pops up and it'll say that you can't do like third party things because you're trying to them it's like you're sending people out of the live to go somewhere else, like to go shopping over there. But unless it's from TikTok shop, then you can show it. But if it's not TikTok shop, and you're like, oh, I got it from Ulta, or you could get it here or there, and you show it, then you get a violation. It's so weird. But yeah, I'll send you my number. Yes, please, please. So, because like I said, I have a few questions for you. But good night, you guys. You guys have a good night. Good night, Michelle. Good night, Taba. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, sis. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys mañana. Bye.